and welcome to another episode of Cosmic Evaluation. My name is Jane and I take you through a bit of the cosmic energies of what's going on. Thank you very much. So what we're going to be talking, what I've decided to structure things is because it's been a bit busy. It's been very, very busy, and trying to put all of these things into one, carrying on, and just, it's been very, very, very busy and tiring, and trying to be in too many places at one time and making sure that my videos come out on time. It's just been a lot. So I have taken the Virgo season, I've taken the Virgo way of taking a step back, putting things down into practicality, doing my to-do list and my tasks and everything. And I've realized that what I'll be doing with Cosmic Evaluation is I'll be doing it every 2 weeks. So I'll be concentrating on the full moon for that 2 weeks and then the new moon for the next 2 weeks. You'll still be getting your Confidently Sensitive series once a week. So you'll get your Confidently Sensitive series once a week, your Cosmic Evaluation every 2 weeks, and then my new show Essence will come through once a month with a nice big jam-packed information episode. So don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. I'll still have my shows coming through. It's just going to be a little bit more laid out. So let's get on to it. We're talking about the first half of September 2022, and I'll be concentrating now on the full moon in Pisces, which will be happening on the 10th. The full moon in Pisces is, I would say, the Pisces energy, Pisces being the end of the zodiac. A lot of people think of Pisces as the oldest sign. And Pisces in the positive aspect is dreamy, it's soft, it's tender, it's kind, it's compassionate. It's definitely how you would picture your very, very soft and tender, lovely grandmother that bakes cookies and gives you those hugs and that smell of home. Pisces is lovely. It is a beautiful energy to work with, especially around a full moon when you want to release stuff that no longer serve you. Pisces is beautiful, but every single sign has a shadow side. And the shadow side of Pisces is things not appearing to be as they should be. A bit of addiction, alcoholism, drugs, doing those things to run away from reality. Some things not seeing, so you're not really able to differentiate between reality and non-reality. So just be careful. You've got to keep it quite balanced. And I would pull on, seeing that we're in the Virgo energy, I would pull on that Virgo energy, ground to yourself, keep that lateral way of thinking, as well as pulling your soul into the dreamy, comforting, empathetic, compassionateness of Pisces energy. So a good thing to remember, full moons are letting go and new moons are bringing in. So on a full moon, when you sit down and pay attention to yourself and what you want to release, try and pull in the Piscean ways of the intuition and the dreaminess. Listen to your dreams, create a dream journal. Very, 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 very good. And just think intuitively what it is that you want to release from this time. Also remember that we've got quite a lot of planets in retrograde, including Mercury that's stationed to go retrograde. So he hasn't gone to appear being backwards yet. He's stationed now. He's still, and that energy is quite a lot. So the retrograde energy is a lot of the words: rethink, revise, redo. It's a good time for you to sit back and think about the past couple of months. Maybe try from the beginning of the year. See what you've done, see what you've thought, see what you've created, what you've made, the people that you've left behind, the people that you want to leave behind. Just it's a good time to take a step back and do all those words, especially when you culminate with the full moon and what you want to release. The moon is also conjunct Neptune. So I think about a Neptune conjunct means that it's in the same place as Neptune. So here's the moon and here's Neptune. They are in the sky in the same place. because Neptune's also in its home sign of Pisces, which does create a lot of illusion, I think. Not really being able to check into reality is very good for people, for us to have dreams. Very, very good. But sometimes it's not sometimes. You need to be able to anchor those dreams into reality. So it's great. I want to be able to have R1,000,000, but I need to be able to figure out a way of how to get there to have it. So Pisces is amazing for the Pisces energy is amazing for having your dreams and for thinking about creatively what it is that you want to acquire, what you want to be, or what you want to get, where you want to get to, how. It's the how, I think, and that's where you pull in the sun in Virgo with the Virgoan energies, as well as Taurus being in the North Node. Now, the North Node is the place in our charts or in the sky. The North Node points to the collective destiny and your destiny. So every single birth chart that ever exists, everyone has got a North Node and a South Node. And the North Node is what our destiny for this lifetime is, where we should be going, what we should be doing, what qualities we should be pulling in to help this lifetime and to get to be what you need to be. My North Node is in Taurus, and we are in the North Node of Taurus at the moment. That is where the world is now. It changes about every 2.5 years. The South Node being in Scorpio. So another thing that's coming along this time for this first part of September is we are heading towards eclipses, and the eclipse energy is going to be quite strong now. So eclipses come and they ruffle everything up, and they like, it always makes me feel of that like, you know, when you were younger and you've got that green screen that comes on the TV, those different colors, and it's sometimes got that sound. The energy, eclipse energy is, it could go either way. So prepare yourself. And Ortley always says, the eclipses are coming, the eclipses are coming. Like Chicken Little, I think, with the sky is falling, the sky is falling, the sky is falling. The eclipses are coming, the eclipses are coming. But we are prepared because we know they're coming. We know that the energy is coming. And forearmed is forewarned, is being prepared. So we're able to take that energy and deal with it. So when harsh things happen or when things out of the blue come through, you know, don't worry, we've got planets in retrograde. We've got a lot of mutable energy going on, which is very wishy-washy, this way, that way. So you're able to be, you know how to deal with it. Also, the two squares that are quite hot on everyone's lips, that have been for the past 2 years or so, is the Saturn-Uranus square. Saturn being a planet of contraction and of structure and of governmental rule. Uranus being of thinking differently, of not structure, breaking the current structure, going into pushing the limits, going into the next level. So when those two form a harsh square with each other, it kind of brings explosions about. So and then the next square that we also want to talk about is the Eris and Pluto square, those two objects in the Kuiper belt. Have a look at my Essence show to hear a little bit more about the Kuiper belt objects. But they've also been in a square, which is quite a harsh aspect. So I think the theme for those two squares is contraction versus expansion. For these 2 weeks of the 1st of September, I think that the key word should be choices. It all boils down to you and how you're going to go, what you're going to do going forward. Which are you going to choose, that higher timeline of living, or are you going to choose the denser, lower time? It's your choice. You have the ability. Every single day when you wake up, you have the ability to choose. I choose love or I don't. I choose to be happy or I don't. I want to be in a bad mood. I want to scream and shout. You are giving into that choice. Everybody, no matter what situation or circumstance you are in, you have the choice. You can choose to be a happier person. It all comes down to you. It's not because your neighbor was busy with the angle grinder, or your mom can't stop shouting, or your husband snores too loud at night. It all comes down to you and how you control the way that you are going to deal with it. And there's also quite a lot of air energy, so that means there's a lot of mental stuff going on. Your brain's going to be very quick with thinking. And because we've got Libra highlighted, Pisces highlighted, Mars being in Gemini, which is also a dual sign, those are the signs of duality. That's about two things. So it's going to be very, very busy in the head, with the full moon coming up, very, very busy in the heart center. You need to make sure that that your heart and your head are able to communicate with each other properly in a peaceful and compassionate way. Make sure that your heart is being nice to your head, and vice versa. So thank you very much for listening, and this cosmic this cosmic evaluation will be happening in another 2 weeks' time, where we will be concentrating on the new moon. And with the spring equinox coming, it's getting warmer. Oh, I'm in short sleeves. It's so cool. I've got shorts on. I'm going to go see my friend Pauline now, and we're going to have a little bit of a swim. So, yes, exciting times happening. It's fantastic. Thank you very much for spending the time with me in the bright yellow shack. And until next time, be well, guys. Thank you very much. Oh, please remember to like and subscribe so you get the little bell going when new episodes come up, so that you don't miss anything that we've got coming your way, because there's a lot coming in the future. We're very excited about the content that's going to come through. Thanks to all the subscribers. Thank you for all the likes, and really do appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Be well, in love and light. Bye.